y'all subscribe to me?
Yeah, anytime you go live, that phone goes off.
I ain't been doing nothing though. Oh shit. We live. My bad. I'm sitting up here talking.
Does it say live on now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well yeah, you know I ain't been doing nothing. But I just heard it. Yeah. All right. Let me mm, 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 mm. Child. I know. Almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm finna make y'all mad. Well, ain't nobody really up. So shouldn't be nobody mad, right?
They can catch the replay.
Yeah, they gonna catch the replay. They might get pissed off at the replay, but they'll be alright.
I
They'll,
hope you don't forget to. Well, I ain't gonna say why you got that microphone on, but I'm gonna listen out after the microphone is on,
okay.
because I don't want to put too much out there to the point people are doxing.
Yeah, they gonna try their best, honey. Pretty much like now as we speak. Like that's crazy. Hold on, let me double check something. No, it should be picking us up pretty good right now. They're gonna try. That's what they do. They're gonna try. Um, and that's sad. That is so sad. Mm-mm-mm. That's so sad. But I will, because of the time of day it is, I will try to minimize the weirdness. That way we can have the whole floor without interruptions. So now we ain't gotta worry about it. I think I'm good. If I need to go back in here and reset it, I'll reset it. But right now, I think we're good. We got the flow. All right. All right. Now, we ain't worried about nothing. As you can see, we're gonna talk about
This supposed rapture.
this supposed rapture. Whew, I don't even know where to begin. Cause on one hand, I had wanted to say something, but I held back. And that, as you can see, it's been days, done passed, and things of that nature. All of your videos done been put out, and all this, that, and the third. Now, even with all that being said, I might not be the one that needs to say nothing because you know where I'm finna go with this. Or maybe you don't. You know I'm a damn heathen. I'm a damn heathen. At the end of the day, I heard about it. Some of it I watched. You said something about they almost had you. I heard about it. They didn't get me. I was like, well, see, this is what happened when I found out about anything. I was like, well, see, this is what I'm gonna tell you what my headspace was. I said, well, if that's really finna go down, well, I know I ain't going no damn way. Ain't no use in me preparing for shit. Ain't no use in me preparing to do nothing, getting ready to do nothing. I ain't going nowhere. I know I'm a heathen. I go out there waiting. I just be sitting out there waiting, looking crazy. if it's really gonna happen, like that's what my mind was. I was like, if it's really gonna happen, I know I ain't going. I'm just gonna be watching everybody else go and waving. See you later. See you. I guess. All right. Yep. That's that on that. I just been here to tell a story. So now, I would watch some of these videos where folks and gave their whole life away. What the hell I was when they was signing over things and sending out cash outs and signing over these and giving away cars and everything. I ain't trying to be funny. I need another car. We could use a house. Uh, Cash would have been nice. What was I at when all this stuff was going down? I heard they was giving out cash out. They done gave out cash outs, gave away money, houses, and cars and everything. Well, well, you say you seen some of it. You didn't come. You didn't think. Let me go tell my mom about some of this stuff. Maybe she can cash in on some of these things. You know, she didn't had some hard times in her life. You know, with the being homeless and let folks tell it. I'm sleeping under bridges in the cardboard boxes and shit. Um, like I don't know. Did what was your mindset at? You know, um,
Well, they sure had me fooled for a while because for a while they had me convinced that this was actually going to actually end up happening. Had me paranoid and everything else.
so okay, okay. So according to okay, you said they had you paranoid and everything else. When I had, according to the day, the 23rd and 24th, when it, on the 23rd, before I went to work, I came to both of y'all. I said, well, I'm finna go to work. I just want to say I love y'all. Just in case I don't make it back, I just want to let you know I love you. I said that to both of y'all. Was you thinking those same thoughts then when I said that to you? When I said that, were you thinking was you thinking about that then when I said I love you and I don't know what's about to happen, but just in case, if I don't make it home, just want to let you know I love you. Was you thinking that then when I said that to you, or it was after the fact I left and went to work and it hit home?
I don't remember what actually happened that day.
It was on the 23rd, the same day I had to go to work. Because remember, this was supposed to happen at midnight. Were you thinking in that terms when I came in that I came to you first and then I went to your sister? Were you thinking in those terms when I said that to you? Because I ain't heard it and I just said, well, you know what it is. Let me tell the kids, because we don't do all that. I love you and hug and all that. We don't do all that. I said, let me do this so, you know, just benefit of the doubt. We ain't gonna chance it, but they need to know. Was you thinking like that when I said that? And I went on head to work.
I mean, no. At this point, I was pretty much over it at this point because the day was 20, September 23rd at this point. And then I was still waiting for it to happen because I was still fooled by the way too. Remind you that next day comes, nothing actually happened.
So, okay, so you was waiting for it to happen. When you say you was waiting for it to happen, like when you say you was waiting for it to happen, was you like waiting like what they told you to do, like go outside or go or just,
It was
or were you waiting like I'm waiting so I'm just gonna be looking up and I'm gonna hold my hands up and be looking upwards and just was you just like ready like that or you was like I don't know what's finna happen but whatever it is, here I go.
it wasn't. It was more of me saying, "Well, we'll see what's going to happen. We'll just play things by ear." It was more of that type of thing. It wasn't. It wasn't like I'm gonna be outside looking like an idiot trying to wait for it to happen. It wasn't like that because I wouldn't even waste my time doing that anyway. So,
Okay, I'm not gonna call the people that were outside idiots or anything like
I mean,
that.
they'll be looking crazy, of course, and we'd be laughing at them.
Well, I wouldn't be laughing.
Well, I'd be laughing at them. Poking
Well, you
fun at
probably
them.
be laughing. I wouldn't be laughing. Look, I ain't gonna. Look, if it had happened, I wouldn't have been laughing at you. I'm gonna tell you too. I wouldn't have been laughing at you because I already knew I wasn't going nowhere. I'm a heathen. I
But
can
it,
tell you that.
yeah,
I
every,
wasn't looking. I'm be honest. I, if that really was the case and it really did happen, I'll just say this, and I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't looking forward to going nowhere because I already know. I'm like, um, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep it a babe. Um, what no use of me looking forward to going nowhere. All I can do is just like just look around and see who finna go. I'm like, well, yep,
but
I should have got it together.
I'm still tripping out the fact.
I wasn't ready.
I'm still
I'm stubborn.
I'm still tripping out the fact that these people sold their cars, their homes, and everything, and I'm still tripping
Yeah,
off of
yeah,
that.
that is. Yeah,
I mean, I couldn't help it at this point. I kind of laugh at it at this point. I'm like, y'all really look like fools at this point.
no, what blew me, this, what blew me when I got off of work
It was the apology video.
and I hadn't got to the apology video. I got off work to find out that people had gave away, some people gave away things, some people sold houses and cars, gave away money,
And
cash app,
every
Zelle, Venmo, all
and
that.
they
And I'm
gave
like, what? Coming in, they was like, come in and drop it. I'm like, nobody gave me like,
and
okay.
making up
They
for
say they was doing that for the people that they, felt like that was gonna be left behind. Okay, well, hello, wait a minute. Let's keep this 100. Hold up. Now, if I'm telling you now, according to what y'all was saying, and this was supposed to happen, I already knew I wasn't going nowhere. So it wasn't no use me looking forward to being caught up, wrapped it up, swooped up, blew up, nothing. Wasn't no use me looking forward to nothing. He was giving out all this money and houses and cars and everything. Why didn't I get the notification? See, that lets you know right there, this whole thing was a whole damn scam. That right there lets you know it was a whole damn scam. Cause I'm sitting up and telling you, I know I wasn't going nowhere. If that really was the case, I'm telling you, I
I
didn't
know
know,
news
and that's
something.
how you know this was a whole scam. Cause if that was really true, somebody would have informed me and say, "Hey, helper, you ain't going to heaven. You just gonna be stuck. You might well get in on some of this free giveaway." Didn't nobody tell me shit.
So, but see, the thing that really don't even make sense to me is like, if the world was coming to an end for real,
No, it's no that no. I don't think no. It's not coming to an end. It's like the chosen ones are chosen. The ones that's gonna be left behind. The ones left behind are from based on my understanding, and I'm not gonna go into too much deep into that because I ain't got the Bible right in front of me. But based on my understanding, based on what I have read, and I'm gonna have to go back and refresh my memory. But based on what I have read, those that are left behind, there, there may be a slim chance. When I say a slim, it may be a slim chance in hell that you may have a chance of some kind of way of being, hey, bams, of some kind of way of being. There's a slim chance, but that's because you still here and you got a chance to. Okay, you missed this boat. Now, you done missed this boat. They gone. Now you ain't got that. You ain't got that much time left. Like right now, cause your ass is here. You got to get. You got to do something, cause you're still here. That's my interpretation.
was
So,
still,
but that's why I said, when I heard about it, I was like, ain't no use me getting ready to do nothing, cause I know I ain't going nowhere. Ain't no
but
use me
even,
going down, holding my hands up, looking up to the sky. Just go sit your ass down somewhere. Helping you ain't going nowhere.
but
That's what I was
even,
telling myself.
but even when you explain it that way, it still didn't sound right to me. Even explaining it that way, it still didn't sound right or make sense to me at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I say that's one of the reasons I say I don't want to like really jump too deep off into that because I know I have read, but I'm not like up on it like what I used to be. You get what I'm saying? But I do know this much. There was no point in me, like, if it really was gonna happen, there was no point in me, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be ready. And like, I've seen video where folks done pack clothes and talking about baggage and things they was taking. Like, now I know some of the stuff with the studies of what I've done. You ain't got to pack nothing when that happens. You don't even need clothes. Um, you don't need clothes, possessions, child. Some of them reaction videos. This one took me out. The woman said she was gonna sit there and she said, "I think this is a good spot, and let me show you what I got, what I'm taking with me, because I don't know what they gonna have." And she got roller skates. And I'm like, she had a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm looking like, are you serious right now? So we going up to I said we, but you obviously know I'm a heathen. I ain't going no damn well. I got to be here to document and tell the story. That's why I'm gonna be left behind, cause I got to
Man,
document and tell the story. I'm the one that's going. Like, I see. You should have listened to him. That's why I'm here and you here. But I'm gonna tell you what had happened, so your ass can stop panicking and calm down.
and then
Okay.
it was also skits talk. Well, what's those videos called?
Ma'am said she wanted to have her Sunday's best for the good. Ma'am, don't make me laugh.
But I even seen videos on TikTok where people were making skits out of it as well. So more or less
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the skits
poking
where
poking fun at it, basically more or
I don't
less.
know if it was poking fun on one hand or based on their interpretation, because one of the skits I seen kind of is like the same interpretation I interpreted as to my understanding. Like, if that event did happen, um, there will be two in the field, one will be taken and one will be left behind. Such, and you have to just use that's kind of like the scenario. So you just look at it as a mass group of people. There will be some taken, some left behind, and then twinkling of an eye. So it's like I'm looking at you one minute, and the next minute it's like I'm looking at you one minute. I look away and look back, and there's nothing left but your clothes that you were actually in. And I'm like, what the, like that. That's the way I interpret it to be. So the woman that I seen said she had a whole suitcase and purse and stuff packed. That I was like, what? Why are you taking all this? You gonna be skating around in heaven? Like, I didn't even know they had a roller derby in heaven.
They
They
don't.
on roller skates? Like, what are we doing here? Like, that blew me. I could pull this video up like real talk, but I'm just not gonna do that. That took me out. Bam said, "So do we need clothes? If the clothes we
I mean, these people are so great at home. They so great cars.
Bam, based on look, I'm trying to tell you, look. Oh Lord, no, no, girl, look, based on my interpretation, and I'm not like I have to get back into it because it's a whole lot. But based on my interpretation, this is how do I explain this? This earthly realm and realm that we in that event that's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen and things of that nature. Clothes and material, you won't even need that because you're finna be with the Almighty in another realm. That's no longer needed. Like, in other words, it's to the point. everything that you need in this realm, you don't need there. You don't need clothes there. No, you're not gonna be naked. At least I hope not. Um, I don't know.
They wouldn't look like that if they was the
I don't.
case.
I don't. I don't think that's the case. No. I don't. Lord Jesus, I hope not. Because I mean, I ain't gonna even try to be funny. If that's the case, I don't even want to go now. I don't want to go. I don't want to see other. No. Um, I'm just gonna have to be honest. Yeah, I mean,
I would go anywhere else but there.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I think I'll. Yeah. I'll take my chances. Cause I don't want to see other people without. You know what? I'm not doing this with you, Deacon Isaiah. I'm not
I'm
doing.
poking fun at the situation.
I know. I'm not doing this with you, Deacon Isaiah. You know what? I just, Lord, I
That
love you with
stuff
all my
is
heart,
that.
but yeah, you know, if I got to see other people, you know, with no clothes, I think at this point I'll pass on this trip, and we can reunite another time. You know, yeah. Bam, look, Bam said, we just all gonna be naked at. She said we all gonna be naked at the pearly gates. God taking us where He brought us in. Well, wait a minute now, Bams. I ain't trying to be funny. I don't think I want to see everybody naked the way they came in. I mean, I mean, you know,
I mean, we did come in one.
yeah, we did come in this world naked. But I don't think when we get to the pearly gates, we gonna look like what we came in this world as. I mean, you know, um, we came in this world as a baby. I don't think when we get there, we're gonna go back to baby form. So I mean, you gotta look at it. I mean, no, I'm gonna pass on that trip. You know what? I'll just go ahead and stay behind. I'm not even messed up about being left behind. Um, it is what it is.
I would rather look away.
Ma'am said she don't want to see him naked either.
I would look away.
Yeah, I think at this point, like if it had to be like that, I'd be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go back down here to Earth. I'll pass on. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I'm. Just send me back. You can go and reject me. You know.
I would rather be protected than to be there up there with doing with seeing that. No.
I, what you said. What you said. Cause you got to think about it. Cause like you know there are the saying goes there's some people that you think that ain't gonna make it that be the people you think ain't gonna make it gonna probably be the ones that make it if you make it right. So if that's the case and they gonna be there naked, you know what? Yeah, go on send me back. Just go on send me back. I'm good. I'm good.
I think
Just
I
go on
would.
send me back. I tell you what.
I
Uh,
think I'd rather be rejected.
yeah, just go on reject. Just hit the reject button. Hit reject. Reject. Just hit that button.
I'd be much satisfied being rejected than rather than being up there saying that.
Yeah, exactly. Cause I'm telling you, there's some people on this earth, and like, and to get up there, if I didn't want to see them that way here, I don't want to get up there at the pearly gates and see them. No, just send me back. Just send me back. Just send me back. I don't want no parts of it. Yeah, I'm good. I will stay down here and take notes for the ones that's yeah that ain't going. I'll take some notes and just tell them say hey, you know the reason you didn't go, it was told to me to tell to you the reason that you didn't make the trip. Hey, I went. I chose to come back, and I would tell them something because I ain't gonna be able to do it, especially if it come down to that. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Get up there and see out down. No, send me back. I'm gonna go down here and prepare the other folks and tell them what I seen. And I ain't gonna tell them they missing nothing. I'm gonna tell them, yeah, um, you don't need to panic. You might have a chance to still see Jesus, but just don't panic. I went. I came back. Why you come back? Well, you know, it was it's complicated, but yeah, mm, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
It was super disturbing.
mm, 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 mm. Bam said that flight was booked. I didn't get a ticket. I'm on the bus. She said I'm on the bus with my clothes on. Oh my God. Yeah, I come back and I'm like, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, I had to take the bus and I didn't want to wait. I'll come back and like, yeah, it was a bus. Yeah, I ain't wanted to ride the bus. Yeah, man, what? It's people here I don't want to see like that. I am not gonna go up there and see them that way either. I know it's heaven and everything, but ooh, Jesus really would have to take the wheel that day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And this man said, okay, I'm going to bed for real right now. Yeah, man, it might be a good thing to go to bed right now. So we just reacting to some of the stuff we seen on some of them reaction videos, the apology videos. Folks came back and apologized. I even seen the one where the lady said, if I scared you into becoming a Christian, I apologize. If you became a Christian based on something I said, I'm sorry.
I seen
Because
it.
the rapture didn't happen. I'm like, huh? I thought going to Christ was a good thing. Now you apologize for leading folks to Christ. What kind of world are we living in? Are you serious right now?
I seen a dude on TikTok where he was saying that he had a vision that he saw God and he was talking to God saying that
Ma'am said, how the hell we getting up there on the bus? Bam. Look, I'm telling you, I mean, like I said, my interpretation, like that event, based on what I really interpret, you're not gonna be in clothes. I don't know if you're gonna be naked or not, but you ain't gonna be in no clothes. But just, I'm just gonna say this: it just so happened, whenever it happens, and I ever get some get right in me, cause I'm a heathen. I ever get some get right in me, and I just so happen to get the. I'm just God know my heart. Jesus know. I don't want to see nobody. Look, I can't do it. They done left their clothes here and then they get there and send me back. I don't want to see that.
what kind
I'll
of
go back and write stories. I'm just leave me here to write stories.
I don't know what kind of religion that would be because that ain't the religion I remember.
I'm telling you, that ain't what I signed up for. Damn said, damn. So people only want to be Christians when they think they gonna die. I don't know if they want to be Christians when they think they gonna die or now. See that's a good one. I don't know if they want to be Christian when they think they gonna die or they want to be Christian before they die.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't really know the answer to that one. I would see. My thing about it is This is why I stand with it. I really truly feel this way, and I hope people that catch this replay don't get offended. You either gonna choose one or the other. You can't be a Christian today. Okay, you can't be a Christian today and the devil tomorrow. And the day after that, you're a Christian. And then the day after that, you go back to being the devil. You have to, pardon me, but you have to pick a struggle. I'm sorry. You have to pick a struggle. You can't not straddle the fence. My biggest pet peeve with people, and I'm sorry, and this is to whoever hears this, replay or no, my biggest pet peeve is with people that come out here 1 minute you quoting Bible scripture when it benefits you when you having an issue and a problem, but when everything's going your way, you the biggest heathen and hypocrite it is known to mankind. That's my biggest problem. Pick a struggle. You cannot straddle the fence. You either for God or you not. It ain't no, oh, I'm holy, God, praise God, holy, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus, all that glory be to God, and you talking in tongues. And then the next minute, I feel like being messy. I want to start some, and I ain't did nothing in a little bit. I need to stir up. No, 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 and no. No, 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 no. But you the main one want to come out here and quote scripture and Bible and preach the word of the Bible to the masses. No, I'm not listening to you because I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know who you is. I'm not going to play them games with you. Damn it. Now, go ahead. Deacon Isaiah, say what you were saying. I spazzed for a minute. I'm sorry.
I don't remember what I was getting ready to say. I don't think I was saying anything. I think I was saying something. Oh yeah, I think I do remember saying something about. I seen a dude on TikTok where he said he had a vision that he was talking to God or whatever. He actually truly believed this as well too. He actually believed that he was actually talking to God. This is the definition of religious psychosis, of course. He actually believed that he was talking to God this whole entire time. And then he came back later on the day of the supposed rapture, of course, in air quotes. Later apologized saying, oh yeah, I thought this was going to happen on this day. Or I forget exactly what he actually said, of course. But he did apologize saying something. I forget exactly what he said, of course. But he came back to apologize on the day of the supposed rapture, of course, in air quotes, by the way.
Was that the African or?
I think he was African, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember the African. Hang on. Hey, Bams, hang on, baby. Hang on.
He's
But yeah, I think I remember who you talking about.
and he sure had me fooled because I thought he was being for real at this point.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and I want to say it's. Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure all because it was a lot of based on what I understand. It was quite a few of them that said if it didn't happen, they was gonna come back and make an apology video or whatever. But from what I'm understanding,
I think he was the original one that started that whole entire rap.
yeah, that's what I have found out earlier today. He is the one that originally started it, and they were talking about it, and but they also were speaking upon some of the ones that said they were going to come back and do apology videos, uh, but they haven't. Bam said, "Hey, Deacon Isaiah." No, Miss Rose, I accidentally hit send. The next comment was 12. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, yeah, it's a whole lot, but I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm petty, so I gotta get my pettiness in. You know, I and I know it's after the fact. They done and I don't know if y'all know this. They have reset the date. They have reset the date for the rapture now. They have reset the date. So for the replay people, hey, I'm petty.
And then
I
when
ain't got
you
no get right. I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't got no damn get right in me. I already know I ain't going no damn well. So I'm gonna tell you this now. They done reset the date and everything. They done reset the date, and I don't know if y'all been paying attention. I'm not gonna tell you what the date is, cause I ain't got no get right in me anyway, and I already know I ain't going nowhere. So they done reset the date. With that being said, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be. I know I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right here documenting, and the thing I'm gonna do different this time. Hey,
and next
I'm
thing
gonna
you
be
know,
right here if I ain't at work. And if I'm at work, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna figure something out. But I'm gonna come back, and I'm like, y'all still here? What, Jesus changed his mind? He don't like y'all. Oh Lord, he don't like y'all no more.
and when that day comes, they go make another apology video.
Eh, If they make another positive video, that's when I'm gonna come out with my series of my series is gonna be why. It's just gonna be called why. My Now I'm gonna call it my question is why. And every damn thing come out that series. Why come every time? And it just starts from there.
Every
Why
time,
come when it's doing my time, Jesus supposed to been coming? Jesus supposed to been coming a long time ago. He still ain't made it yet. Did he change his mind? He said, you know what? It's a wrap. It is
every
what
time
it
they
is.
do,
I ain't going back.
every
I'm
time,
just gonna let them think I'm coming.
and
I,
every
I,
time,
I'm just, look, I'm petty, cause I ain't got no get right. I'm a heathen. I done told you that. I've been telling you this for years. I'm a damn heathen. I'm a work in progress. That I guess the process ain't gonna never work. It just ain't gonna never work.
and every time they reset the date, there's gonna be another apology video every single time.
And at this rate, if they keep resetting the day, hell, AI be done took over, the robots be done malfunction. Hell, we all be zombies walking around here, and Jesus still will be coming.
Meanwhile, the rapture's supposed to happen, and it still never happens.
That part. That part. So I mean, like, I have to keep it a whole bean. Like, when you think about it, and like I said, I watch them reaction videos. It do make you wonder. It do make you think. It make you wonder. Make you think, and like, and I'm looking at it like, uh, uh, there's a little bit of a delay too. It do make you want to make you think. So I do have a lot of questions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know when I was born. I know the exact year I was born. I know how old I am now. I know when I was coming up as a child in elementary, middle school, junior high, high school, all that. I know all that. And I'm gonna keep it a whole hundred and a whole bean. Jesus was supposed to be coming then. The rapture was supposed to be happening then. And here we are today. The only difference I can say between then and now is I'm older and I'm wiser, and it took a little hot minute for me to catch on, and I did start paying attention to certain events that had happened throughout the course of time in correlation with certain things. And it does make sense. Now, just like this just happened, I hate to bust y'all bubble. They just reset the date for October. I ain't gonna tell you when, but it's in October. Then they reset the date to October. You do know, or maybe y'all don't know. Um, well, maybe I should bust the bubble. There's a rapture damn near every year.
Exactly.
There's a rapture every year. So when, if this one don't happen, and you know what? I'm gonna say this, and you can take it how you want to take it. No man knows the hour or the day when Jesus is coming. So, hmm,
Your phone is lit up as well too. Over there. It's lighting up for something, I don't know why.
oh, amen. So with that being said, if you think about it, it's supposed to happen like a thief in the night. If you knew a thief was coming, you would stay up and be on watch. So that's the way the rapture is supposed to happen. So that simply means you're supposed to be ready. You stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. Ain't nobody supposed to be coming out here telling you when something's supposed to happen for you to get ready. Now, hmm, follow me here. Why are you getting ready for something that you're supposed to be already ready for? Hence the fact that you not hear me say early on, I already know I ain't going no damn well. Because I ain't ready. I'm a heathen. I ain't got no get right in me. I'm going to be here. It's just going to take a... I'm going to get there, but just that part. If you know that, why would you let somebody tell you something different from what the word says when you're supposed to be ready at all times? Why are you supposed to read that Bible for yourself? Now that I did read. So that's why I said on one hand, when they came out talking about the rapture, and I was like, oh well, yeah. I said I'm gonna just play along with it, and I'm gonna, cause I didn't know what y'all head was, so that's why I did what I did. I said, well, if something happens, I don't make it back. Just know I love you know. I know y'all listen to certain things, but I know how much you really go into it and just like really. That's why I said what I said, just in case they, I ain't want y'all to feel like Mama didn't even say she loved us, and the rapture supposed to be happening, and Jesus coming, and she didn't even tell us she loved us. What she, I didn't want y'all to feel that way, even though I shouldn't even played into it because, like at the end of the day, y'all are PK kids and your father was a preacher.
But I fell for the game. I fell for
And
that.
and then like I said, when you told me you say you fell for it, I was like, whoa, whoa, you fell for it. And then when you told me how you feel for it, and you went to telling me about folks selling everything and giving out cash, I'm like, well, you didn't tell me about none of that. You done told me about I done dropped my cash out. Hell, we need some help. Cause I already, like I told you, I said, we need some help. I can tell you now, I knew I wasn't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Jesus might do come get the people. I know I ain't going. I ain't ready. I'm a heathen. He said, you ain't ready. You can't go on this trip. You got to get right. Rosie, you got to get right. You ain't right. That's what he told me. And then, oh yeah, my podcast gonna be called Why? Why come every time Jesus and God talk to somebody, it's only they talk to them, and I ain't never heard him say anything. Jesus always talking and giving a word to everybody else. Hmm. Does that make you wonder? Yeah, but God told me. God told you something, but I never heard God tell me anything. Why he always talk to you? Hold on. Nobody ever asked that question. When you hear these people come out and say they heard a voice from, I heard a voice from God. Jesus spoke to me. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny right now when I say this. Why is God always talking to them? Why is Jesus always speaking to these different people? But I've never heard him say anything to me. And I believe just as much as they do. I never got those words, nothing. I went to the Lord and asked him what I should do about this, that, and the third situation, and he told me, I'll go to the Lord all the time, and I'll pray about things all the time, and I never heard him say anything. I pray for signs. You know, God gave me a sign. And I'm looking like, I believe just like you believe. I ain't got a sign yet. But I think I get the gist. If things happen for a reason, and he ain't gonna let nothing more happen to me more than what I can bear. But he talked to you, and you heard all these different things. And you can come tell us about what he said. Hmm. Yeah, you got that one person. Well, read your Bible. I have it. And I still didn't hear him say nothing. So you sitting up there telling me God talked to you in stereo. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? Heard your prayer last night. Heard what you asked for. Let me tell you what your problem is. He just came to you and just had a whole damn conversation. I talk to him every day. I don't get a response. I just gotta wait on birds and dogs and cats to do weird things and like, oh, maybe that's God's way of saying, no, Hammer, don't do that. Get right, you heathen. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. See, now you see why I ain't going nowhere in the rapture when it comes? You see?
So the real question is, does this rapture even exist?
Well, the word rapture is not in the Bible. Uh, it speaks of the way the Bible speaks of the events is what man interpreted and called the rapture. Because I've read it, I've never seen nothing about rapture and all that in the Bible. Okay. Now I will say this: there is something going to happen. Now I can't tell you what's gonna be what gonna happen because I ain't that knowledge of it. But there is something gonna happen. What's gonna be what first when? Now that's kind of where I get kind of confused and a little lost at. That's kind of where it gets a little, kind of foggy for me. Um, and usually when it gets to that point, that's when you have all the other people. It's the end of the world. With the end, the world coming to an end, and and I have to snap it back like, no, the world is not coming to an end. Because usually when you say end, it's like you come to the end of something. That's it. There's no more, right? But that's not necessarily the case. So I think when people say the world's coming, they mean the world's coming to an end as we know it, meaning that like what we know now is coming to an end as we know it. That part is coming to an end to something else that we don't know. That's what I interpret. So it's kind of like, at the end of the day, regardless of what you think, no, the world is not going to end. It's going to end as we know it. In this sense. But it's not going to end like that. No, not like that.
We all be dead at this point.
No, it's not going to, no, it's not doing that. It's going to end as we know it. Then it's something else. I think what should have been said, it's going to end as we know it. But it still continues. But something else, I can't, it should have been said, I can't explain that. But I can only explain what is known to me. And it should have been left at that. But you got these people that run around scaring the hell out of people, talking about the world coming to an end and it's doomsday and everybody gonna die. And, oh, Lord.
I had some people around me that actually believe that's his book too.
I can't see your light. Yeah, okay. You good. Yeah, I mean, they around me too. Man, trust and believe, they around me too. I get the word. Well, I know it wasn't your sister's imagination because she said there's been plenty of times she done went to work and they come into work with the. I mean, I get it. But one thing about a lot of it, you believe what you believe, but you cannot force your beliefs on other people. That's, to me, where the problem comes in at. You have those that like to force their beliefs on other people because of what they believe, and it's their way, and what they say is the truth and the light. And I don't feel like you should do that. Each and every person should research on their own and find their own truth and their own path. Believe what you believe, but we all know at the end we all come back, right? So when you have a person that you coming to work and you got this one person, they coming in with the just, you don't know everybody's belief, but you coming in with yours and you're just dogmatic, and you got folks looking at you like, Really? This is what we doing? You want to bring somebody to something, but in actuality, you actually kind of pushing them away. Because you want to be forceful and you want to make your belief the one and only. And you can't do that. You have to let people find their own path. Whether you believe in the path they're taking is the right path or not, you got to let them go the path. You can tell them about the path. You can tell them about the dangers of the path. And if they choose to go that path, let them go. But at least you gave them the warning. Your job is done. Let it go. Huh? Hence the fact, I get it why some people say, I can't ride the damn city public transportation. There's a lot of crazies on the bus. Well, I wouldn't call them crazy. No, I ain't gonna call them crazy. They believe, they got some things, on their mind, and they want to talk to somebody, and they want to express their feelings and things. Don't call them crazy. Don't do that. Don't call them crazy. And if you don't want to listen to them, you can just be polite and say, I don't mean no harm. I hear you. I don't want to hear that right now. I ain't in. Find some type of way to do that. But instead of you doing that, you want to call them crazy and lunatics and all that. And you just, then they get mad. And all that, and then it goes kind of weird. And then next thing you know, I call it a misunderstanding. That's what I call it. They feel happy and joyful to want to tell somebody about the things that they discovered and they happy about it. You, on the other hand, didn't want to hear that shit because you in the mood, whatever going on in your life. They don't know you, you don't know them, but they felt the need or desire to want to tell somebody, and you just happen to be that somebody that they ran into, but at the same time, you were not in the mood. So you called them crazy, they call you evil. I look at it and like, well, neither of, I mean, if you want to technically say neither of the two is true. They're not crazy and you're not evil. It's just bad timing. Wrong approach. Bad timing, wrong approach. Yeah. So Deacon Isaiah, we talk about this rapture thing. And we know I ain't going no damn well. Now with all that you understand, I told you they done reset the date. Now with them reset the date and everything, you think you're gonna be ready this time? I'm just, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I fell for it one time. I ain't falling for that again.
Okay, like I said, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But no, no, like I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But hypothetically, just hypothetically, even though they reset the date and all that, just hypothetically, if it did happen, do you think you would be ready for that transition?
Well, hypothetically speaking, I'm not really worried at this point.
You're not worried?
No, because if it happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, oh well. So I'm not
Oh,
really
oh, oh,
worried.
no, okay, okay. So the question I'm asking, I think, in so many words, the question I'm asking, since they reset the date. Just hypothetically, if it happens, you think you're going or no?
Well, nobody knows that.
Well,
I don't.
I mean, according to, come on now, we're gonna keep the shit.
I don't even
Well,
know
look,
that.
let me keep it in perspective because I know the Christians, some of the Christians, they don't like when I cuss. We're gonna keep it real, according to Christian belief and things of that nature. If if it does, you think you're gonna be caught up, and I'm gonna be here, cause you know I ain't going nowhere. I'm a heathen, so we gotta keep it 100. You think this, like this hypothetically, this hypothetically speaking, you think like, what if they right this time? You think you gonna be called up? Cause we know I ain't going nowhere. Think you gonna be called up? We ain't worried about you. We talking about you. Think gonna be ready? You gonna be called up?
Well, I can't speak on it because I don't know that for sure. Nobody knows that, to be honest.
What? Yeah, you kind of do because I just told you. Because I just told you. Remember what I said? Remember what I said. The Bible said, "No man knows the day or hour when Jesus will return." Right? Comes like a thief in the night. And if you knew a thief was coming, you would just told you that. If you
Well,
always
I was actually saying in terms of where I was actually going. I wasn't talking about.
that's what I'm saying with the Rapture. So like it's it's supposed to be another. It's been postponed to October something. So with that being said, we're just gonna say October. What, forget what date they gave. We're just gonna say October. You know it's sometime in October, but we just know it's October. If you know it's October, but you don't know what day in October, it's gonna come like a thief. You don't know what day the damn thief coming in October. You just know he coming. So with that being said, this time around, do you think you be ready? Do you think you going?
No, I don't think I'm going.
Cause I know I ain't going. I'm a heathen. I do. Ain't no use in me talking about nothing else. I'm a heathen. So you can tell me October 1st. I ain't ready. Tell you that I ain't ready. But we'll just say October. We don't even give a date. Just we know it's October something. And since he coming like that, you just gotta be ready, right? So if you know you gotta be ready, like you know you gotta be ready, you don't think you can get there?
I would rather not speak on that.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So, like I said, you heard me say earlier in this, what did the rapture supposed to have happened last year too? I don't remember, but I'm gonna go back and research that too.
It's going to be a rupture every year, basically, and it never always comes.
I could have swore it was supposed to be one last year, but I'm
One years ago, years prior, said it will too.
and yeah, it was supposed to be one. Let me go back. It was supposed to be what? Wasn't it 2023?
I'm not even sure at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It's something, but I haven't paid attention, and I found it. I found it. How? Hmm. When I thought about, it, I'm like, yeah, seems like every year. I started thinking about it even deeper. I'm like, well, wait a minute. This been going on ever since hell all day long. There's a rapture. Much money been raised off this rapture. I ain't even trying to be funny. As much money been raised off these raptures that's supposed to been taking place and occurring. And we supposed to be way farther along than what we at now. I'm just saying. Anyway,
I'd be dead by the time the Raptors gets here.
I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that, but it do kind. I mean, I have heard people say, I ain't gonna lie, cause it was somebody said that when even when I'll be dead by the time Jesus come back. I'm like, don't say that. Well, I will. Well, I said this. I told them, I said, well, they did. Even then, I was like, they said the dead would be caught up first, and those all alive would be next. Well, if that's the case, yeah, I'm gonna be there anyway. That's what they was. Like in high school, we just say random. I mean, just crazy shit. But I mean, looking at it now, we don't know. But I do know, for the most part, looking at it overall, I think at the end of the day, the biggest point is you're supposed to always be ready. Because you don't know when that time's coming. You're just supposed to be on, in other words, you're supposed to be on ready. Kind of like this live button is saying I'm live. You're supposed to be always on green, on go. You're supposed to be on ready. Just like this, it's an excellent connection. Sometimes green mean ready. Things of that. You're just supposed to be ready. Right?
Right.
Now, the $1,000,000 question is, how many of those out there is ready? That stay on ready. Watch it be somebody come out and try to debunk that, and you're lying ass because your ass ain't ready. It even said in the Bible. Now I do remember that part. I don't exactly remember where, but I do remember reading. It said in the Bible, you'll be shocked. Well, it don't say you'll be shocked, but it's even in there. People that think they're ready ain't going no damn well. There's even when this event of the calling up and at the they ain't going no well. How they say that prayer didn't reach no higher than the ceiling? Hell, you ain't gonna reach no higher than out the ground. You ain't going nowhere. You just stuck in one spot. You just gonna be spinning like the little tornado cloud, just right there. You ain't going nowhere. Just there. It ain't nowhere for you to go. Here's another why. Okay, here's another what if question. Out of all that people think, what if? What if? And I even thought about this. What if you ain't going up, you ain't going down? Even after your fleshly body's gone. What if you don't go up or down? What if God don't want you and the devil don't want you? Where you go? Can somebody explain that to me? What if God don't want you? So you know you ain't going to heaven. What if the devil said, I don't want him neither? Where do you go? They gotta go somewhere. They can't just stay in suspended air. They gotta go somewhere. Think about it. You got God's chosen, the devil's own. God gonna choose his, the devil gonna choose his. What about the ones that neither one of them want? Where they go? Can we talk about that?
I
So
don't
I really think that need to be talked about because I would hate to get to that point in time and it's just that group, the good and the bad, nothing wanted them. They ain't going nowhere. So they just, where they going? They gotta go somewhere. Ain't no neutral angel. If it is, nobody ever spoke of that one. Hey, that's my time, y'all. I gotta get the hell up out of here. What you gotta say, Deacon?
I think that was it.
Yeah,
Or whatever I need to say, I'm gonna have to say it off, offline, because you're still live right now.
right. Well, y'all, that's our time. That's something to think about. Y'all catch the replay. We didn't try to stay too long. And it's been real. I catch y'all on the next go round. Just think about that though. God got his chosen ones. Devil got his chosen ones. But what about the ones that God don't want, the devil don't want? Where they go? They gotta go somewhere. And we're gonna have a talk about that. Nobody ever brought that up into the conversation.
I don't think that's in the Bible.
It ain't in the Bible. That's the whole thing. It ain't in the Bible. It's somewhere. But we gotta find out where they going. So we can get them prepared. Alright. Well there you go, it's my time. It's been real. Y'all be good. See y'all in this go round. I think what today is? Oh yeah, I got one more day. I'll see y'all later. I'm out.